This is how I am preparing for a 2023 recession. Elon Musk said the recession is inevitable, and some 91% of US CEOs are convinced a recession is on its way in the next 12 months. So here's a list of about 20 things that I am doing to prepare for the recession, and most importantly, to profit from the recession as well. Let's dive in. Everyone will absolutely panic. Expect huge losses in the market. Expect people losing their minds, saying the world is coming to the end. Stay calm, everybody. If you have a good asset, do not sell. Only sell if the fundamentals of your investment have changed. Not macro, but your investment. This one is very important. Do not watch anyone who you do not know. Only watch people that you know are rational, and big bonus points if they also are calm and not overly dramatic, saying the world is going to end every single day. Ooh. Avoid those people. I personally like Buffett, Munger. You can't go wrong with those two. Ray Dalio, Dave Lee, for Tesla stock especially. I like Ron Barron, and obviously Elon Musk, of course. And then for entertainment, I like to watch many people. Some people, Alex Becker, Chicken Genius, of course. Have to mention him. Meet Kevin, Graham Stephan, Electric Viking, and of course, Stephen Mark Ryan. He is a very good entertainer. However, if you are new to investing, read this book, Unshakable, Your Financial Freedom Playbook by Tony Robbins. I told my 12-year-old twin brothers to read that book. It's a very good start. It will give you a basic foundation, and that will prevent you from making the silliest mistakes that amateur investors make when they come into a bull market thinking, oh my God, I made so much money. I am so smart. Oh my God, my portfolio is down 50%. Sell, 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 sell. Oh my God, the market is recovering. I gotta buy now. Oh, the market is down now. How did I lose my money when the market was up overall? Is what most amateur investors in the end ask themselves. Don't be that guy. Read this book. It will help you prevent that. C, stay away from fear-mongering mainstream. Otherwise, you will think the whole world is ending. That is the media's job. The media's job is to show you every single thing that is wrong with the world and to exaggerate it to the maximum because that gets views. Positivity does not sell. I remember this one news site that focused on positive news, like 90% of the news or even more. That company went out of business. It doesn't really work. Remember, the world never ends. At least so far it hasn't. No, but in all seriousness, so many predictions. The world is ending, and it just never does. Ignore those people. Next, reduce debt. If you have credit cards, pay them off. If you have some loans, personal loans, high interest rates, pay them off if you can. Reduce your debt in general. For me, I had a business credit line of $400,000 Canadian. I still have $130,000 in it. I will pay that $130,000 off by the end of this month, and that will have finished my deleveraging. And by the way, the only reason why I used that credit line was because the rates that I was getting, I looked at the inflation rate, and the inflation rate was much higher, so I was like, this makes 0 cents. I'm going to take that money and use that money to make more money and not miss this opportunity to get a loan at below inflation levels. Now, that is no longer true, at least here in Canada. The interest rates are getting really high and inflation is seemingly slowing down, so it makes sense to pay that off and not use that anymore. I'm going to close that credit line and I don't need it anymore. I'm not going to use it anymore. E, there will be buying opportunities. Actually, already, everything, when you look at the stock market, everything is looking cheap. A year ago, everything looked expensive. Not all investments are buying opportunities. Well, let me introduce you to Nicole. Some of you are already familiar with Nicole. I showed her once to you before, but not all of you have seen it. So pay attention. How do you get a 75% drop in a recession? Okay, 75%. Well, you drop 50% first, okay? And then you drop another 50%, and here you go, you have your 75%. And how do you get a 90% drop in a depression? You drop by 80% first, and then you drop another 50%. That's how you get to 90%. So, why is that important? Because if you buy, and it's a good buying opportunity, expect your portfolio to turn really red. And if you invest correctly, expect your investments to age rather well. They will improve with age. This is just one reason why I like Tesla stock so much. Now, I never, ever borrow money against any of my stocks, and definitely not against Tesla stock. If you do that, hey, look, you are brave. I respect that. But now is the time to deleverage and to get out of it if you did do that. I am paying a lot more to my health, and that is also because I want to work something like 70 hours per week. And if I was not healthy, I would not be able to sustain that. But because I am, it's not too hard. This is a time to get rich. Did you know that a lot of businesses, big ones, get started during recessions? Right now is a time to start something on the side if you have some free time. Why do you think I'm making all those videos? Well, actually, it's because I like it. And I had a healing crisis and I wanted to do something that I like. Instead of working on something that I don't particularly enjoy, so I went through this medical treatment that required me to go through a medical crisis, through a healing crisis, and making videos, it kept my mind off the pain, and that actually really helped. But start something new right now is a good time, if you have time. Next, start or do something that is recession proof. For example, for me, that's one of my businesses. That's my real estate. Tesla stock, now, as a company, it is recession-proof. Earnings will continue. For the stock price, if there is a huge recession, the stock price is likely to come down, but the business is recession-proof. The business is strong, and I invest in Tesla stock more as an entrepreneur than an investor, meaning if I am doing a business and the business is making more money, and someone is telling me my business is now worth less money, I'll be like, get that out of here. I'm making more money. I'm happy. And if there is a recession and Tesla stock does keep dropping down, I believe it's only temporary. Number 5, increase your cash savings or cash equivalents by a little bit if your income is even slightly at risk to drop due to a recession. If you are more conservative, I would suggest maybe 1 year worth of savings. If you are a little bit, adventurous, maybe 6 to 3 months, at least 3 months. One exception, of course. That is, if Tesla stock decides to go for a swim, and decides to go on a beach, then buy all the Tesla stock you can. Tesla stock has been undressing lately. It's been hard to not be tempted to buy more than I should, even. Next, cut unnecessary costs. I went through my businesses and I cut everything that I didn't seriously need. If you, for example, have a certain subscription that you haven't used in forever, you don't watch Netflix, cancel that subscription. You purchase internet that's way too fast for you, just downgrade your subscription if you can. Cut everything that you don't really need. Now, of course, who am I to say? Our Model X is finally coming probably seems before the end of the year. We got a text message today that it should be ready in a few weeks. I am happy. So, yeah, I'm not canceling that. So the point is, get rich so you can break the rules too. Number 7. Don't buy new things unless you really need them. If your car, phone, laptop are still fine, don't upgrade. If you're looking at buying, let's say, a Tesla Model Y Performance, maybe consider buying the slower version that is also pretty fast still, or get the Model 3 instead of the Y if you can. The sale will not last forever, so just take advantage, save up for now, buy everything you can, and then once the recession is over, then upgrade your lifestyle. If you do have real estate, right now is the time to double check that all of your tenants are good. If you can, if your local laws allow it somehow, try to, if you have month-to-month tenants, try to see if you can maybe sign a lease for a year, or if you can, try to do that or find new tenants. Right now is the time to make your own coffee. Don't go to Starbucks unless you're rich, man. Just tell others to make their own coffee. And of course, most importantly, and this one is actually a serious one. Everyone looks smart in a bull run, indeed. And I just had a dream of Stephen Mark Ryan saying, bears are used to diagnose brain damage. I think I'll be watching him from now on, not in the evening, but in the morning. Which stocks am I buying in my stock portfolio? Well, actually, there's only one, and that is Tesla stock. These are 48 reasons why I only own Tesla stock in my stock portfolio. My name is Matt Postius. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you later today. Thank you.